All right, boys and girls, welcome to 5th grade Excel lesson 142, computing expected numbers or outcomes based on probabilities. So you know what a probability is, you know what fractions are, you know what percents are, and now we're going to use that information to find out what's going to happen in a given situation. So I think the best thing to do to have you understand what we're talking about here is jump right into a problem. Let's look at this sample problem at the beginning. It says, based on the past 8 years of experience, the probability that an orchid will bloom in June is 1 out of 6. In other words, you have 6 orchids, and one of those is going to bloom in June, sometime in June. That's probability. It doesn't mean that there's only 6 orchids. You might have hundreds of orchids, but 1 out of every 6 orchids is going to bloom. Knowing this, having this information, is it probable that you will have a flower in June if you have 12 orchid plants? So 1 out of every 6 plants would be 1/6. Okay, and we're going to find out what a sixth of 12 is. And 12, of course, is equal to 12 over 1. You can cross-reduce that. 1/6 of 12 is going to be 2 flowers. And so the answer would be yes. It's kind of a strange question, but hopefully you get the idea that we're finding out what the chances of having these orchid plants bloom. Chances are that 2 of those 12 will bloom in the month of June. All right, let's go to question number 1. Take a look at another sample. Len's business records show that 2 out of every 3 people he called on bought something. 2 out of every 3 people. You can see that fraction right there. If he makes 48 calls, how many sales could he expect to make? Well, he should sell to 2/3 of the 48 people. Of in math usually represents multiplication. So a fraction of a number means a fraction times that number. So 2/3 of 48, we can simplify this before multiplying. 3 becomes, we can divide both 3 and 48 by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 48 divided by 3 is 16. And then all we have to do is multiply 2 over 1 times 16 over 1, which is really 2 times 16, and that's 32. So he should make 32 sales in those 48 phone calls. And if you think about the logic of that, 2 out of 3 means most of the people that he calls are going to buy something. And so if he calls 48 people, 32 would be most of those people. So it is definitely coming out as a logical answer. Okay, why don't you pause the video, try number 2 on your own, and then turn the video back on when you're ready to see the solution. Here we go, number 2. So far this season, Helga has hit a home run every 5 times that she has come up to bat. If she bats 40 more times, how many home runs can she expect to get? So that would be 1 out of every 5 times. She's going to come up 40 times, or 40 over 1. You can simplify by dividing 5 by 5 and 40 by 5. So, excuse me, that should be a 1 over there, not a 5. And then that's just 1 times 8. So you have the answer of 8 home runs. I'm going to put HRs right there because it looks like hours, but I can't really fit it in there with my stylus. Hopefully you wrote homers or home runs. All right. Oh, we already did this problem. Well, look at that. Okay, let's just keep moving along. Number 3, it's not written on your paper. You do not need to copy all these words. Just show the work underneath number 3 and solve this problem on your paper. Pause the video, turn it back on when you're ready to see the solution. Okay, so the problem reads, there's a 10% chance that any car will fail the smog test. How many smog test failures would you expect if there are 30 cars that are tested? 10% means 10% is 10 out of 100, which is equal to 1/10. We can simplify that. And so 1/10 of the 30 cars is equal to 30. You can simplify that. Divide by 10, and you should have 3 cars out of those 30. They're going to fail the smog test, okay? 3 cars would be the answer. All right, here's your next problem. Pause the video. You don't need to copy the problem. Just write your show work on your paper and turn it back on when you're ready for the solution here. If you flip a coin 40 times, well, half of the times it's going to come out heads, so half of 40, or you could even do 40 divided by 2 if you wanted to. Of course, it's going to come out to be 20, so 20 times. I bet some of you put 20 heads. It's a little strange, right? 20 times that it would come up heads. Notice the question here, how many times? So the answer is 20 times. All right, hopefully you got that one right. Let's try another one. Here's number 5. Just read the problem, show the work on your paper, or pause the video, turn it back on when you're ready. All right, there's a 5% chance that the average clerk at a store will be sick on any given day. There are 40 clerks. How many would you expect to be sick today? Well, 5% means 5 out of 100. So I could do 5 out of 100 times 40, or I could simplify this to be 1/20 times 40. Okay? And even however you do it, either one of these two ways, you see I can divide 20 by 20 and get 1, 40 by 20 and get 2. The answer is going to come out to be 2. If you did it this way here at the top, 100 divided by 10 is 10. 40 divided by 10 is 4. And we multiply and get 20 over 10, which is equal to 2. So either way, you're going to get 2. How many clerks? 2 clerks are going to be sick. All right, let's go to the next. Pause the video, try this one out, and show your work, and then turn the video back on when you're ready for the solution. All right, so if there's a 4% chance that seeds will not grow in a field, if a farmer plants 50 fields, how many fields would you expect not to have a harvest? That means that the seeds would not grow and they would not produce anything. So 4% is the same thing as 4 out of 100. And we can simplify that and call it 1 out of 25, because we can divide both of those by 4, divide that by 4, and you get 1/25. You can leave it as 4 100ths, or you can even call 4% 0.04. You could do 50, there's a couple of different ways to do this, times 0.04, and solve it that way. Or you can do it as 4 100th times 50, or you can do it as 1/25 times 50. And if we do that, we get 50 over 25, which of course is equal to 2. And our answer again is 2. So 50 times 0.04 is also going to come out. Let me just show you that real quickly here. 4. So that's a 0 here. 5 times 4 is 20. Move the decimal point over 2 spots, and you're going to get 2. 2 fields would be the correct answer. All right, thanks for watching. Have a good day.